there, welcome back to Czech the Basics, another episode for the MX5. We've got an awkward issue where on long journeys now we get a bit of bubbling and a bit of fizzing at the end of the journey. Doesn't look like it's leaking. Head gasket looks okay, there's no mayo with the oil. The actual fluid inside the radiator doesn't look too bad, but we're going to have a look, see if we can see whether there's any airlocks or any holes with hoses or anything like that. First thing I think we're going to do is see if we can run it up to temperature with the cap off. It shouldn't pressurise, and just make sure that the thermostat's kicking in and hot water is running through all the pipes. Try and burp it if there is any air in the system, because it may be just that, and try and figure out whether it's the radiator cap that's causing the bubbling. Obviously, whenever you're working on coolant or you take the radiator cap off, the engine needs to be cold. This has been off for about 24 hours now, so you should be safe to take off the cap without worry. If you're in any doubt, never work on a hot engine when it comes to coolant. Not too sure whether you can see in there or not. It doesn't look too bad. Really, I've seen a lot worse, but it did look in there the other day, and it did look a lot worse than that, so we'll see. Okay, radiator cap is off. There's a bit of nastiness, I think. That's rusty kind of nastiness. I don't know whether the radiator might be on the way out, or whether that's previous person that's owned the vehicle has tried to use rad weld maybe or something. We'll have a look. So we're after starting the engine, the heavens have opened, so we've dived in for the minute, see if the rain can pass. Gonna let it tick over for a bit and get warm. Alright?
Yep.
Obviously there are not many flat surfaces in an MX5, so holding the camera from one hand whilst filming inside is a bit of an art. Obviously the irony of it pouring with rain when we're changing the coolant is not totally lost on us. I've just realised that the mat I was going to lie on the floor so I don't get wet is outside, getting wet. So I've resolved that issue. Ollie's going to lie on it instead, and I still won't get wet. Win! Okay, that's nearly up to temperature now, so we can pop back outside in a minute. Check the thermostat's opened and see what we can see. So the engine's been running now for a while. It's up to temperature. Obviously it's not pressurised because the top's off. We're just going to see whether we can burp the system or naturally let it burp and see if there's any airlocks. Doesn't appear to be any leaks at the bottom, which is good. Nothing's jumping out just yet. Just boiled over again. Oh, that's again. Huh? It's probably got the board up the top, so. Okay, so we can see that the water looks like it's actually flowing now, so I think the thermostat's open and that's moving around, so that's good. That had a bit of a burp, I think, just now. It rose up to the top and then went down again, so hopefully that is any air that's out now. That's good, we're getting a bit of heat off it now. As you can see, the fan's now just cut in, so the thermostat or the sensor on the fan's working, so that's good. Cool, we're still good on the temperature of the vehicle, so fingers crossed. Hopefully that'll do for now. We'll try that first and see whether that resolves the problem. It did let some air out, I have topped it up. We'll keep an eye on it. If it does the same again, then we know it's not that, and potentially it's either letting in air or something a bit more terminal. Also remove this. This looks bone dry, to be honest, and that's a little bit of a worry too. So if you look in there, it's not exactly healthy, and there's nothing in there, and I'm sure this has a low and a high on the side of it, so there should be liquid in there, so we'll top that one up as well. Well, another jobbed, hopefully. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello.